All right, so we're back here, Co-Health, and today we are going to talk about acupuncturists. So getting into co-health is that acupuncture is something that I didn't really know a whole lot about. So I'm going to kind of lean on Ian for this one because he's seen some good acupuncturists. So I mean, just kind of a general to start off. I mean, when someone goes to an acupuncturist, I mean, what am I looking for in a good acupuncturist?
Yeah, it's tough because I think a really good acupuncturist is going to educate you way more than any other of the healthcare fields because you don't really know what's going on. It's kind of scary at first, right?
Sure.
There's someone literally grabbing a needle and they're going to tap that needle and it's going to thrust itself into you. And a lot of times, one session could have, 30, 40 needles in your body, so it could be a lot. And some of them hurt, some of them you don't even feel go on. So I think that is the number one thing is right off the bat, any acupuncturist I've seen, whether it was a chiropractor or a physical therapist that knew acupuncture or just someone who only did acupuncture, they always would sit me down and say, this is what we're doing. Here's why we're doing this. Here's why this is going to be helpful. And they make sure they explain everything down to the T so I understand what's happening. A poor acupuncturist is just going to say, trust me, this is going to make you feel better. They're just going to start jamming things in you. And the problem is it's going to make you tense, which is going to make it hurt even more. And then it's going to make the whole experience with acupuncture a poor one. I think the second thing to look for with an acupuncturist is someone who is also trained in sports acupuncture specifically. This isn't a must because it could be a chiropractor that maybe is more geared towards being sports chiro, but then they went and took an acupuncture course. That's all right too. But if they are just an acupuncturist, you're definitely going to want to see an acupuncturist who understands the body because they could make you really sore in a way that you're not going to be able to compete as soon as you would like. Maybe you have a big meet or game coming up, so you need to pay attention to those different things as well.
So in your experience as an athlete, I mean, when are some times or some injuries? Like when would you need to or want to go see an acupuncturist?
Acupuncture is sweet when you feel like you have an injury that is so deep you cannot reach it with your fingers or a foam roller. So for me, it was great for a lot of hamstring issues I had and glute issues because my butt was huge, right? My hamstrings, my legs, they were so big that when you have a problem that's really deep, even when someone puts their elbow in, it's not even it's barely getting deep enough to actually hit the trigger point you're trying to hit. So when they know where the trigger point is, or really, it's honestly, it's a little more complicated than that because there's a whole Chinese meridian that they look at and know where to stick the needles and stuff like that. I'm not educating you guys on all that. You got to ask the acupuncturist about that part. But it can get deep enough that it can allow that trigger point to release, which is what you're looking for. And a lot of times, just a finger or elbow just can't get to that specific spot. And the other thing is, there can be emotional benefits to it. There's a lot of different things that acupuncture can do, a lot of different benefits that come with it, but it takes getting over to that first time. And it's why it's so important to see someone who does have experience and knows how to educate you and stuff and make you relaxed about it, so you're comfortable with it, and kind of going into it that first time.
And so this is something that it's not just a one and done type treatment. This is something that you would do regularly.
No, yeah, you can get it done. I know people who do it, once a week type of thing. You can get it done as much as you kind of want to get it done. But then again, that's where it takes having someone who understands what's going to kind of make you sore,
sure,
and and making sure they're not damaging you up too much and that type of stuff.
Yeah, awesome. All right, well, there you have it. That's acupuncturist. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Otherwise, check out cohealth.com. If you know what you're looking for, or if you need help finding what you're looking for, Co-Health is the spot to do it.